Hey everybody, it's Jasmine from Magic Tarot. Ooh, I just came from the gym, so I'm kind of messy. But I decided I'm going to tell you a story. I'm eating my salad because I'm starving. So I'm going to talk to you while I'm eating my salad. Okay? But I'm going to tell you a story about when I was a child. And I was in elementary. I think I was about, had to been the 5th grade. So, I think my arm's going to get tired holding this camera up. Sorry, I look tired because I am. But anyway, now keep in mind that when I was in the 5th grade, I wasn't as smart as the kids that are in the 5th grade now, because now they have computers, cell phones. When I was a child, we didn't have nothing like that. So we were, why does my eye look bad? Maybe I need a facelift. Anyway, when I was, I think it was in the 5th grade, I don't remember. But I remember walking into a classroom and all the kids were at the board, like the blackboard, and there was a bunch of numbers up there, and it said, put your score down and win a washer. So I asked the teacher, I'm going to call her Mrs. H because I don't want to say her real name. So I asked Mrs. H what was that about, and she said that there was going to be a football game, and whoever guessed the score would win a washer. Well, we were real poor when we were kids. My mom used to wash by hand and then hang everything outside. So I was really excited. And I thought, oh my God, you know, if I guess the right score, I can win a washer for my family. So she told me to write it down on the board like a fraction. So I put 11/7. Well, the next day, they told me I had won, that I had guessed the right score. So I was so happy. Went home. I went running home because we only lived like 2 blocks away from the school. And I went running home, and I told my mom, I was like, Mom, we want a washer, you know. You don't have to wash by hand anymore. So my mom was really excited and everything, you know. So the teacher had told me that I was going to get my washer the next day, that they were going to deliver it. And in the meantime, I could sit with her at lunchtime. Why it was a big deal to sit with her at lunchtime, I don't know. So, Have y'all tried these? These are, they're addicting. They're the fire cracklings. I don't eat them that often, but I eat them every now and then. So anyway, that day I sat out with her at lunch, and then, I hope I don't lose power. After lunch, she said, after recess, we're going to go back in and you're going to get to open the box with your washer in it. I said, okay. Okay, so I moved spots because it was too dark where I was sitting. I was sitting right there on my couch. Here's my tree. I'm going to take it down probably tomorrow. But anyway, back to the story. I was at lunch eating with the teacher, and then we went outside to play. And then when we got back in the room, there was this big giant box, and she said my washer was in it. And she told me you have to stand on a chair so you can open the box. So everyone, all the kids gathered around me, and some were standing on chairs, some were standing on the tables. And I stood on the chair, and I opened the box. And I looked in, and I remember hearing this roar of laughter, like everybody was laughing at me. And I immediately shrunk like this big, like I was so embarrassed, so humiliated. And I looked in and reached in, and I picked up a little round washer that goes on the end of a screw. That was the washer. But I was so embarrassed and so humiliated. Everybody was laughing and making fun of me. Why the teacher would do that, I don't know. Why they would play a joke like that on a kid, I don't know. And I was the little fat foreign kid that nobody ever played with. I'm not fat anymore, but although I may look fat in this video, but I'm not, I promise. And so I put it in my pocket. And I wanted to cry so bad, but I didn't. You know, I held it in. And I remember running all the way home so I could tell my mom because I was so upset. And when I got home, you know, I took it out of my pocket and I showed my mom. Oh my God, she was so mad. So, you want to see my salad? That's what it looks like. Sorry, I got a mess in here. So, the next day, and I remember crying all evening because I was so disappointed. I wanted my mom to have that washer so bad. So the next day I went to school and my mom went up there. All I remember is they had to call the police and get her out because she was so mad. They said that she was throwing things and she got out of control. She was just so mad that they had tricked me like that. And she told the teacher, I think, that they had to apologize to me or something. So I remember Mrs. H, she tried to kind of apologize to me. But now that I think about it as an adult, that wasn't an apology. Okay? And I remember her. She was fat, redhead, had freckles. And she had to been in her 20s or maybe early 30s. But she was always real nice. Everybody liked her. And then another teacher, he was a Hispanic man. He was a little bit older. I think he was in his 40s. I'm going to call him Mr. D because I don't want to say anybody's name. I'm sure these people are dead by now because it's been a long time since I've been in elementary. But just in case, I don't want to say their names. And he came up to me and he says, this was his apology. He says, "You didn't really think there was going to be a washer in there, did you?" And I was crying and crying, and I was looking at him. I was a kid. He goes, "You should have known better than that. What would make you think that you want a real washer?" So I went home, and I told my mom what he had said. My mom went back up there the next day. She cussed his ass out again. So, anyway, to make a long story short, I have never forgotten that. That made me feel so humiliated as a kid. And I was already, you know, this child that didn't really speak much. And I was just withdrawn. So it made it even worse for me in school. All the kids would make fun of me, laugh at me all the time. It's like they never let me live it down, you know. And I remembered it always. So, Mrs. H and Mr. D, you owe me a washer. Anyway, that's just a quick story I wanted to tell. I look tired as hell. Because I am. I'm so tired. I need something done to my face. Okay. So that's my quick story. I'm going to finish my salad. And I'll probably do another reading tonight for tomorrow. And I'll go from there. Y'all take care. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for all the people that have subscribed so far. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. Bye.